we're at the mid-season of the NBA. What team has surprised you the most?
The Knicks being fifth in the East. I don't
Why'd you
know if there's
start off with
another
the
answer
Knicks?
because there's not another answer to that question.
Dude, we could spend the whole hour just ragging on Knicks fans. Like, why'd you start with the Knicks? You could have said Utah. They're leading the NBA.
That's fine. They showed signs of talent. I'm surprised they're leading the NBA, but the Knicks were like, bottom of the barrel almost last year, and now they're number five in the East, which
The,
isn't saying a. I mean, number five in the East is pretty close to the 500 ball,
right,
so it's not
right.
like they're amazing, or maybe in the Western Conference they'd be farther down. But the fact that they're at that point and they're looking at least somewhat consistent and stuff, it's just they have to be the answer to that question. There's not another team surprise that's as big as the Knicks. Come on.
Are you trying to turn all of New York against me? Because I've had that heat in the past. Are you trying? That's what you're trying to do.
No, you ain't worried about that.
I have a love hate relationship with New Yorkers, and those fans have been obnoxious the last 2 weeks. Have you seen like all the crazy memes and stuff? Like they've been so obnoxious the last 2 weeks. Even Riley agrees. He's over here right now, but they've been so obnoxious. But kudos to the Knicks. Kudos to Tom Thibodeau coming there and changing the culture there. Um,
Mhm.
what Randall is doing now, Randall has actually done most of the last 2 to 3 seasons. It just wasn't broadcast because the Knicks were trash. So he
Mhm.
Thibodeau has them buying into his defensive principles, his hard work, grinding principles, and that's the change. And I like it. I've watched a few Knicks games so far this season, and I like it. I'm enjoying it. They're not going to make a deep playoff run, but for them to be where they're
No.
at now, considering the last 20 some odd years, those fans are thirsty. And I look at the memes and I kind of smile to myself. But then my wife reminds me, she's like, well, they haven't had anything going on in the last 20 years, so let them have their moments. I'm like, okay,
Mhm.
I'll let them have their. Dude, I saw one the other day. I forgot to send it to you. Their record right now, the meme said the last time their records matched this was in 1999, with the last time they went to the finals. And I about choked on my
Ooh.
drink.
Like even as a Magic fan, I'm like, oh, that sounds rough. That sounds like a long
Yeah,
time.
it's a long time, bro.
Well, and this time the Knicks, as a looking at it from like an outside perspective, I feel like they legitimately have something more to build on and be excited about than like the odd situation that was Linsanity or the short stint where Stoudemire and Carmelo were there together because that always seemed a little odd or like one of them was hurt. This seems
Yeah.
like you have a new set of was it management there, like coaches and stuff, like Thibodeau. Like you said, he's bringing in his culture and the way he teaches a team how to play. He has guys there who can implement that are still young enough to, I guess, be really impressioned by him, like Julius Randle. I can't remember exactly. Oh, Austin Rivers is there, who's been, having a good season. Clarkson's there, right? Jordan Clarkson.
No, no. Clarkson's coming off the bench in Utah. Now, Austin was
Utah.
doing
That's I
okay.
looked at that.
Austin was doing okay, but he hasn't played a lot lately because once they got Derrick Rose there, that kind of cut Austin Rivers out of the picture. But also, Elfrid Payton has been actually playing pretty well for you guys. I'm well, Lord, for you guys years ago, right? Been playing very well for
Hmm.
the Knicks. So they have pieces, and the hardest part is, as far as coaching, is getting those pieces to buy in and work together. We just saw something happen in Atlanta, but we'll touch on it a little later. But that's the hardest thing for a coach to do, and Thibodeau's done that. And so, yeah, kudos to the Knicks, man. I'm happy to see it. I like the energy that the fans are having right now. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Could they get out of the first round? I doubt it. But if they keep going the way they're going so far, they'll definitely be in the playoffs at the end.
I'm happy to see the turnaround from the team right now. I mean, as the Magic fan. The Magic's at the bottom of the barrel, so I'm just paying attention to the league in general. So it's interesting. Peyton can be used uh, the right way in limited minutes. It's not like he's just trash, and I like his style. He's not super influential all the time, or doesn't know how to impose his will all the time. I don't think so. I'm glad that he has found a team that will at least embrace him and let him do something for a little bit. But I'm happy for the Knicks. Like this, see what they can do this year, and see what Randall can do under Thibodeau.
Yeah, yeah, it's going to be huge.